Some men live and die in the shade of their olive trees. A lifetime of peace and simplicity. This book is the record of a man who wanted more. A man who wanted everything. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte. Soldier, general, emperor. Yet, all things have a beginning. There was a time when Napoleon was just a boy. A boy from Corsica. Ambition. Instilled in the mind of a child, it becomes a powerful force. From an early age, Napoleon was taught that ambition can make a man great. His father had done everything in his power to secure a place for his young son in a school on the mainland, far from Corsica and the confines of island life. Welcome to Corsica. You're about to learn how to build an empire through conquest and diplomacy, establish vast and profitable trade routes, research new and exciting technologies, and advance Napoleon's military power on both land and sea. Fame and glory await. Let's start by getting comfortable with the camera controls. To move the camera around the map, simply press and hold the middle mouse button while moving the mouse in any direction. You can also zoom in and out of the campaign map by rolling the middle mouse button back and forth. Let's select your general, Napoleon Bonaparte.
Tenez-vous prêts!
Napoleon has a set number of movement points that can be used in each turn of the game. The distance he can move is shown by the large colored area around him on the map. Each time Napoleon moves, this area becomes smaller until his movement points for the turn are exhausted. Also, within the character's movement area is a slightly smaller area in a different color. This is the zone. Try moving Napoleon to the port of Bastia on the northeast coast of Corsica. Towns, ports and cities form the backbone of your nation. Double left-click on
Citoyens, marchez! Marchez!
This panel contains information about your city, including its public order levels. Once you have finished everything you want to do, as Napoleon prepared to leave his island home, he must have been nervous. He was a boy leaving his family behind for a life. A ship has arrived to take Napoleon to the French mainland. Select Napoleon and then right-click on the ship to board it. Notice that the ship automatically moves towards Napoleon. And if he has enough movement points left in this turn, he will board the ship.
Monsieur, vos ordres?
Having boarded the ship, you now need to select as your course has now been. Having set your ship's course in the previous turn, do not forget to click the end turn button once you have finished. With his father, Napoleon traveled to mainland France to begin his schooling. From the moment he saw his new home, the camera.
Hommes, en avant! À vos
Message
ordres.
boxes will appear during most turns on the left-hand side of the screen. You are about to. The diplomacy panel allows you to see. The Sardinians do not look like they wish to negotiate. Instead, try seeking a trade agreement with another nation, such as the Swiss Confederation. With a trade agreement, France receives additional wealth each turn for as long as the agreement is in effect. Do not forget to click the End Turn button. A victim of bullying, Napoleon held his head high. Other children may have drawn in upon themselves. He had the fierce pride of his father, and when asked to kneel before a schoolmaster, he calmly replied that a man bows only before God. This maxim would follow him into his adult years. Make your way to Reims with Napoleon.
Préparez-vous!
As you have
Marchez!
chosen to move Napoleon to a destination, press the space bar to speed up movement and land and sea.
En avant!
Both
Marchez!
units and turn times will now accelerate.
Troupes, en avant!
To construct a college, select the town of Brienne. Each building. Traveling between regions can be made faster. The objectives panel displays. Do not forget to click the Enter. The construction, the research and technology panel shows military, administrative. Do not forget to click the Enter. Gentlemen such as this can be used in a variety of different ways. Dueling, stealing technology from other nations, and speeding up your own technology research time. Let's use this gentleman to help
Mais que
us
voulez-vous de
research
moi?
at the nearby. Your gentleman is now
Un lieu
inside the college.
d'apprentissage et de culture.
And you will not. Do not forget, each time a technology is successfully researched, you will be presented with this message panel. Napoleon went to study at the École Militaire, a renowned military school that prepared him for his glittering career. He studied the lives of great military leaders, paying particular attention to Alexander's campaigns. He dreamed of emulating his heroes, something that few can turn into reality. But this was not the case for Napoleon. Make your way to Paris with Napoleon is garrisoned within Reims.
En avant!
To
Marchez!
exit, simply right-click on to build a cannon foundry, select Paris. During this campaign, you will find the building. The building browser shows the types and locations of to recruit a unit. Now, to view information about a specific unit, do not forget to the Revolution, a time of upheaval and a shining opportunity for Napoleon. Social position counted for nothing. Ambition would take a man anywhere, and Napoleon had it in abundance. Opportunity was coupled with hardship. Napoleon lost his father, but now he had a destiny to create. Make your way to Dijon with Napoleon.
Autre chose?
To start building, do not forget to click the End Turn button. Workers are on strike to increase your nation's wealth. Upgrade your towns and farms throughout France. Do not forget to click the End Turn button once you have finished everything you need to do this turn. Do not forget Paris is now rioting. Pressing the home key will focus the camera on your capital. You must stop the riot before the situation turns into a full-blown rebellion.
Immédiatement!
Now, click on the Government button. At the Government panel contains information about the current status of the nation. To set the tax, the Ministers panel shows you your national government. You will now notice that the map of Europe will start. Another way to improve the happiness of a city's people is to construct buildings such as opera houses or museums. You may wish to add one of these buildings in Paris. Do not forget to click the End Turn button. Do not forget to click the End Turn button. With the riots over, it is a good idea to repair buildings that were damaged by rioters. Click on any garrisoning units within a rioting city will also help stop the unrest. Recruit a unit of dragoons to help, as they have a greater policing bonus than other units. After the loss of his father, Napoleon was left without a guide. He found a new mentor in Baron Dutheil, the man who was to nurture his talent for artillery and set the young Napoleon on the path to greatness. Now, select the trading port icon on the review panel. With this,
Vos ordres, Capitaine. Ordre du navire.
with the dockyard completed, we can defend our seas against the Sardinians and other aggressors. To start recruiting your fleet, select Genoa and then the Naval Recruitment tab from within the review panel at the bottom of the screen. Do not forget to click the End Turn button once you've finished. Sea trade is vital. The Sardinians have a trade route nearby, and it would be a good idea to indulge in a little. With the trade route under our control, the Sardinians will struggle to make money from it. In his first action, Napoleon proved that he was a more than capable soldier. He was able to look battle in the face, unblinking and undaunted. He took this bravery and returned to Corsica, the island home that he had left so long ago. To blockade a port, simply select one of your ships and then right-click on the port you want to blockade. Once the ship reaches the port, do not forget to click the End Turn button once you have finished everything you need to do this turn.
Préparez-vous pour la bataille.
Do not forget to click the End Turn button. Select the Diplomatic Relations button, and then select Sardinia from the list of nations on the... You have successfully made peace with Sardinia. The waters along our southern coast will be safe again. Do not forget to click the End Turn button. Toulon, 1793. Napoleon was given his chance and control of the artillery after the previous commander was injured. Napoleon's attention to detail and confidence made quite an impression on his superiors, and they sang his praises to Paris. His reputation was being made. This is our nation's secret weapon, the spy. Before you send your army to besiege Toulon, a spy can sabotage buildings, assassinate generals, or discover vital information about the enemy. Spies and other agents can be found easily using the list button at the bottom of the screen. The panel will show you to infiltrate a city. Select the infiltrate. Once the spy enters the city, you will see him in the Agent tab of the Review panel. From here, you will be able to carry out various tasks from the next turn onwards, including assassinations and sabotaging enemy buildings. In light of the information from your spy, it would be wise to increase your army in size and strength. Make sure you have recruited cannons and line infantry from Paris before you attack the city. To attack the city of Toulon, select your army or armies and then right-click on the city. With your nation close to bankruptcy, it would be wise to increase taxes throughout your...
Prêt. Ligne de bataille.
J'enquête.
Monsieur, vos ordres? Partez, pavillon!
The
Comme rat
pre-battle
en
panel
cage!
has vital information in determining how to attack or defend against your enemy. Apart from showing you the troops, which each army contains and their size, it also shows you how likely you are to win or lose, indicated by the colored bar at the center of the panel. At the bottom of the panel, you will notice various attacking options. These buttons allow you to either continue
Nous
or
avons
break a siege.
triomphé!
You have successfully captured Toulon. Hailed as a hero, Napoleon had his first taste of fame and loved it. With the power of the military, he could achieve anything. That much was abundantly clear to the young and ambitious officer. All he needed was one chance to build his power base and seize control of the nation he had so admired. He would not have long to wait. As the British warships fled the harbor, so did Napoleon's last doubts in his abilities. He had stepped from the shadows to take command and led his soldiers to victory. At 24, Napoleon was a brigadier general of artillery. Now, he wanted an army. The years of waiting were almost over.